ElimiDATE.
1, 2, 3, 4.
ElimiDATE.
I'm Rebecca, and I feel so blessed to have a fantastic job here in Denver. I'm a trainer for a pharmaceutical company, and I travel extensively. My ideal guy is someone who is spontaneous and adventurous. I want someone who is confident without being cocky, someone who wakes up every single day and thinks, what can I do to brighten things for Rebecca? Does that sound so arrogant? For round one, I'm having the guys meet me in historic Larimer Square in downtown Denver, Colorado. We are in the midst of an art festival. I really want to see the lengths to which they'll go to impress me right off the bat.
I'm looking to meet a down-home type of girl, and maybe this will be the one on ElimiDATE. I'm Matt, and I'm basically a one-woman type of guy.
I like to travel. I'm an artist. I paint, I sculpt, I do photography. I write screenplays. I'm an actor. My name is Todd, and working 9 to 5 jobs is just a huge bore for me. I can't deal with that.
I like to entertain people, make people laugh, because it's good to get people to laugh, because that's the best thing in the world. I'm CJ, and I need a girl that's artistic like me.
I slept with my fair share of girls in Denver. I'm not going to give any numbers. My name is Alex, and I'm worse than most guys, but I'm better than a few.
Hey,
how you doing? I'm Alex. Nice to meet you.
Alex, I'm Rebecca.
Right?
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
After I met the guys, we wandered down, and I thought there was a pretty good dynamic from the get-go with all 5 of us, which was nice. Todd, what do you do for a living? I'm sorry.
I actually sell a lot of my photography, and I'm going to print out a calendar next year. I'm going to try and get some postcards put out to like the national parks, stuff like that.
So how did you get into that? I mean, how
I
did
just
you...
do it. I've never gone to art class or anything like that. I sell stuff in galleries. I just do it. Like, I mean, sometimes I'll do like collages under like acrylics or just whatever. I do a lot of stuff with like Asian characters, things like that.
Japanese anime, huh?
Well, no, like characters like that, like characters.
I think he was just kind of making stuff up just to try to impress her.
So what exactly do you do for a living?
What do you?
I'm like a Renaissance man. I do like everything.
What pays the bills?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody writes a check out to Renaissance.
I was doing computer-aided drafting.
Okay.
I worked, and I made like $8 grand, and then I just took 3 years off and traveled.
Okay.
You lived off $8 grand for 3 years?
Yeah, man.
Holy.
Whoa!
Man.
And then I went to Europe and traveled around the Western U.S. for 3 weeks.
I can't live off $8 grand in 1 month.
Thank you.
Todd, I gotta know your secret, man. How do you do it? $8,000 in, what is that, 36 months, man? Whew.
Our friend CJ here has mentioned that he has a CD out, and I'm just curious, what kind of music?
I want to hear this.
You want to hear a song?
Yeah, I would love to.
right.
I would love
This
to.
is a song I wrote.
Okay.
Saw you at the club, you were sipping on your cup, you were shaking that thing like it was nothing, and it's on tonight.
Go, Justin. It's your birthday.
Girl, you're right. Saw you itty bitty waist and you smiled at my taste. I realized soon you were my first case, and it's on tonight. And girl, you're right. 5, 4, drop to the floor. I'm gonna show you what you came here for. I said 2, 3, you and me. I take it to your favorite fantasy. 5, 4. That's right. Hey, let's hear you sing. You look kind of like the guy from the back.
That was ballsy. I have got to give you so much
aren't
credit
you
for
on
doing
tour?
that. That was awesome. That was awesome. Come on, you guys. That was fantastic.
So CJ definitely got up there, and I give him props for being able to get up in front of all of us and sing his heart out. Just so you know, the CD is on its way.
So who's your inspiration? Like, what would you say has been your guiding force musically?
My dad.
R. Kelly?
My dad played with the band Kansas. They're a
Really?
famous band, yeah.
Oh, heard of them?
And also my ex-girlfriend that I'm over now, but I broke with her 4 years ago. She inspired me to
Slipped it
write
in.
music.
I'm over
so
it now.
I wrote tons of music about it.
I love that. That was classic. My ex inspires all my work. Not that I care about her anymore, just so you know, don't eliminate me.
All right, I was totally into the whole singing thing, but I saw over my shoulder that Matt was giving you a hard time. What was that all
You mean
about?
Lance? Lance, how you doing?
Yeah,
Can I
Backstreet
actually
Boy.
can I have your autograph?
Hey, no problem. Yeah, your dad will give me his from Kansas.
Well, let's hear it. I want to hear it. You guys want to hear it?
Singing?
Yeah.
You're dreaming, dude. You're
Well, then
dreaming.
why are we hating? Lance.
Why were you dancing too?
Hey,
That's
Lance.
what I want to know.
Lance.
Why don't you get your
Lance,
G-string out? I got
Lance.
plenty of singles in my
Lance,
pocket.
please,
She's
Lance.
ready to
Why do we
go.
have to
Y'all
argue?
Lance, you keep calling me Lance. That's great.
It's Lance. It's
Can I call you
cool.
Kansas?
Lance is a little intimidated because I can actually sing and I have talent and I can show my art.
You know, he's making fun of me about being a Backstreet Boy, but he's the one up there getting his thing on and sitting there dancing and singing.
I gotta tell you, that was cool. It took some to say, but like, I seriously just I haven't heard anything like that, and I don't think I would go for the CD, you know?
That's cool. Right on. You have your own flavor. You have your own style.
And everybody's got their own flavor, you know?
That's totally cool.
I learn something new from everybody I meet. I learn something new from everyone at this table right now, man.
So what are you learning from these guys right here? Let's hear it.
How not to be a complete and utter job. You guys are a bunch of jobbers, dude. We got.
Are you upset? You
we got
really
Snoop.
upset,
we
bro.
got.
Okay.
I'm smiling, bro. We got Snoop.
Yeah, but
Jobby
you're really
Job.
hurt inside.
We got Jobby.
It's we got the scarecrow hat. We got the scarecrow hat.
We got the three Jobsketeers.
We got the scarecrow hat. I love the scarecrow hat, man.
Thank you very much.
Snoop Jobby Job.
Yeah.
Jobketeer.
Cool.
I gotta give you creativity on that, but that's about all you
I
get.
do run my own business, but it's not all about my job. I can leave whenever I want.
Seems like Todd was the one just defending himself the whole time because he just wasn't making a good impression.
I think Todd's just jealous because the rest of us have ambitions and he has nothing.
So I had to think long and hard about how the first round went, and you were all great sports. But in terms of who was the least engaged with me and with the group, I would have to say it was you, Alex.
You know what? I wasn't really into the whole art festival thing. I work on Saturdays for sakes. I'm not even used to being out here.
Well, thanks for being such a great sport.
No,
It was
no
so
worries.
much fun. All right.
Have a good night, bro. Take care, man.
I thought that of the guys, he was the one who was least determined to impress me.
She kind of seemed like she was trying to be an actress the whole time. Like she was way outspoken, didn't seem nervous at all. Like she's done this like 50 times in the mirror before she got here.
I'm actually very surprised Alex got cut. He did kind of, you know, he was kind of out on his own, but I thought it was going to be CJ.
I think she just wanted to cause some ruckus by tossing out the only tall guy in the whole group, and I don't think I'm too bad looking.
In round two, the boys and I hit Blue 67 for happy hour. I would say that of the three, I was really into the way that Matt was dressed. He was low-key, but he still had a button down on. He still looked very put together without looking overdone. You guys look terrific. I have to ask.
Right back at you.
Ditto. You look very, very elegant, sexy.
Thank you.
Yes.
If you could trace the path exactly from CJ's eye, I would say his left pupil was coming right into the right fun bag.
What's your signature move?
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna say I've been told that I'm better than a vibrator. You know what? It's gotta come out, and that's all I'm gonna say. As far as that, my sexual
Meaning
no one else
what
really needs to
exactly?
know much about that, but I've just been better. I'm told. I'm just kind of just quick going. I'm like a jackrabbit.
I don't know that quick going is something you would want to broadcast.
I don't know if she was impressed about my story about the vibrator or not.
Give us the scoop.
It's still coming back to you.
Yeah, I know. You've been more than happy to dish it out to the other guys. I mean, what's your experience to date? Would you consider yourself to be pretty sophisticated when it comes to?
I would say that I'm pretty inexperienced.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because I just don't. I date a lot of girls, but the physical stuff seems to be something that you only save for the really right ones. So.
I think you're bull. I think you're trying to play a nice guy.
No.
I think you've been trying to play a nice guy, like pretty guy, like kids.
Now there's a difference saying you don't sleep around or you don't, like, I mean, if you like somebody and you got to know them and stuff, like, you just, we're not talking about quantity, we're talking about quality,
I
right?
don't sleep around at all.
How many people have you been with, if you don't mind me asking?
Not many.
many?
Not many at all. Like, very, very few. So
Very, very few.
yeah, very.
So when you say you're a good guy, you mean it.
I absolutely. So that is definitely something pretty valuable.
I think there's a strong possibility that Matt is a virgin. Okay, this decision was even more difficult than the first round. I would say that two of you guys were really into me, and one of you I didn't really get the same feeling from. So CJ, I think you are so talented.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate you being here. So thanks for being such a good sport.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You guys have a great night.
You're a good
Yeah, thank you. You guys have a great night,
Thank
okay?
you so much.
you, man.
Good luck.
See you, CJ.
I don't really think that he was particularly attracted to me or really interested in pursuing something.
What I think honestly is it's not about looks, it's about what you feel with someone, and I wasn't feeling her.
I thought Rebecca cutting CJ was probably a good move. I actually thought he would get cut a lot earlier.
She probably has better chemistry with either or of those guys, so I hope she has a good time tonight and no hard feelings.
I took the guys to Lucky Star for the last part of the date. I thought it would be a great note to end on. And I think as the date went on, they both realized that there was something at stake. And I think that was most obvious with Todd. Todd's dancing was quirky. He got out there, he threw down, and I mean, he had fun. Todd dragged us all to the bar because he apparently needed some liquid courage.
Come on, come on, come on.
This shot was wretched. It was a complete waste of time. So I thought we'd be a lot better off just walking down the street and talking a little bit more. So what's the one question that we all consider at the end of a first date?
Would I see this person again? Did I enjoy my time? Was it worth it? I think it's always worth it, whether you have a good time or a bad time.
At the end of the first date, there's some type of substance with it, and so if you can look in that person's eyes and just, you know, feel not only that connection, but just the true substance of a relationship that could happen.
Apparently I was too ambiguous with my first question because they had no idea that was going on. Hello, the question at the end of the first date is to kiss or not to kiss. Have we not been asking ourselves that since we were 12 years old? Come on now, it didn't mean to be all that crazy.
We've been talking
Let's hear it, boys. What do you do at the end of a first date? You're getting along, you're having a good time. Do you kiss? Do you not kiss?
So am I answering that or am I asking it of myself?
Yikes, that just got convoluted.
Well, because
Matt,
you said that's the
kiss or
question.
not to kiss?
Honestly, I'm not a first kiss guy. I think it's all about the moment, and I don't think it has to be about a kiss.
Yeah.
So if I was gonna make something special, you know, it could just be one of these, and sit here and just, you know, say something about how special this has been. So.
I couldn't believe Matt just gave her a kiss on the cheek and a little hug. It's like, I mean, is he related to her or what? I have to say, like, I don't know. I'm not usually this forthcoming, but like I admired your lips like all night, and I would love to kiss you.
Thank you. All right.
Do I have lipstick on?
So we answered that question. You're a little shimmery, but it's a good look for you. Todd saved the day. He stepped up to the plate and landed a big kiss right on me, and it was very nice. I have to say that from the moment we met, the first time we made eye contact, I really felt a connection, and I thought it was strong throughout. And honestly, Matt, I thought that you and I really hit it off. In spite of the fact that you wouldn't kiss me, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. It wasn't a lack of attraction, it was just the circumstances. So, Todd, you were awesome. Thank you so much for being such a great sport. I had a wonderful time, and I will look forward to seeing you again, okay? All right.
Cool.
Thanks, sugar.
Thank you very much. Cool.
Great.
Oh yeah. Thanks, bro. Congratulations.
You too.
All right.
Thank you.
I don't think he deserves her. He was weak throughout the whole day. He's a total job, and he just didn't really try. He didn't put any work in.
You just totally put me at ease, and I felt like I could trust you from the get-go. So that's what really distinguished you from the other guys. So thank you for being such a good guy.
Anytime, baby.
I don't think they're gonna make a lasting couple. I don't think the outlook's good. He's too weak for her.